you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some scary videos that are starting to spook the internet. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more freaky content. Just like this. A startling video circulating on Reddit and other social media platforms has netizens on the edge of their seats. Shared on Twitter by user Juxility, the footage is from an alarming incident that occurred on January 3rd, 2023, aboard Hainan Airlines flight HU7603. According to a statement from the airline, an economy passenger erupted into chaos shortly after pushback, sprinting to the front cabin door and causing a significant disturbance. Here's the footage. The flight, scheduled from Beijing Capital International Airport to Shanghai Hongqiao International Airport, was forced to taxi back to the terminal and was ultimately cancelled. A fellow passenger, Yi, recounts the bizarre series of events that unfolded around 9:05 p.m. as the flight prepared for takeoff. A man suddenly bolted from the back of the plane towards the front cabin door, hysterically yelling, "The plane is going to crash, death is coming." It appears as though he was attempting to open the cabin door before he was restrained. Now, what's particularly strange is the man claims to have been trapped in a time loop. According to the Twitter footage, he exclaims that he's already lived through this scenario 5 times, each ending with the plane crashing and everyone on board dying. Despite his alarming warning, "Everyone who wants to live, get off the plane now," he never specifies the nature of the impending disaster. The Capital Airport's Bureau of Public Security issued a statement on January 4th confirming the incident and subsequent police involvement. The passenger, a 25-year-old man named Ha, was detained for investigation. Preliminary findings indicated an abnormal mental state, leading to his transfer to a medical institution for further examination. As of now, there's been no more updates on this truly bizarre incident. TikTok's resident ghost hunter, Win McPix, has surfaced with another hair-raising video that's sending shivers down viewers' spines. Having previously captured purported paranormal activity in his own home, the now popular TikToker was invited to investigate a local restaurant undergoing renovations, with a reputation for ghostly happenings. In the video, Win McPix explores the seemingly ordinary restaurant.
Oh, it's cold right here. The other way.
But the atmosphere takes a chilling turn when he ascends to the upper floor. Take a look.
Oh wow, it is really cold right here. What was that?
The camera catches a strange shadow lurking in the corner of the adjacent room.
No.
Clearly rattled, he seems at a loss for what to do next. As if this encounter wasn't freaky enough, there's another small but terrifying detail hiding in the video. At the very beginning, we see the camera holder walk past the kitchen. If you look closely, you can actually see a young child's face peering through the window. With both the shadow figure and the ghostly child's face, the restaurant's haunted reputation seems to be gaining credibility. The question remains, however, is this property genuinely haunted, or are these strange sightings just an elaborate hoax? Only further investigation will tell.
No.
A bone-chilling video shared by TikTok user PG Stories Official has left viewers questioning the age-old belief that children have a heightened sensitivity to paranormal activity. The unsettling footage, captured by a home security camera, has managed to pique interest and incite debates on whether or not children can truly see ghosts. In the footage, a grandmother is seen spending time at home with her grandchild when the eerie episode begins to unfold.
I miss you too. What? What? Who's coming? Who? You see somebody back there? Who? Him?
The child repeatedly points towards the dining room, insisting that there's a man standing there.
He's right in front of you? Yep. Who is it? Show me him. Go show me him. Give me your hand. Take me to him. Take me to him. Show me. Wait, let me, show me. Is he right here?
Although the grandmother initially indulges the child, she eventually becomes unnerved by the recurring claim.
You go back wherever you came from. What's he doing? Come on, you're creeping me out. We're going upstairs. Come on. You're scaring me. We're going upstairs. Yeah, you're scaring me.
Paranormal investigators often theorize that children, due to their innocence and unprejudiced minds, are open to supernatural phenomena. Their perception isn't limited by rational thinking or skepticism, making them more receptive to entities or energies beyond our typical understanding. So could this child truly be seeing a ghost? Is their home a hotbed for supernatural activity, or is it just an innocent child's imagination playing tricks? Till further evidence comes to light, the answers remain as elusive as the alleged ghostly figure itself.
Wait, let me, show me. Is he right here? Yeah. He's in our dining room? Yeah. What are you doing in our dining room, mister?
A peculiar photo shared by Reddit user I'llAdd1589 has become the centre of a spirited debate among Redditors, leaving many spooked and a little curious. The photo, originally posted on Facebook by an ex-classmate, showcases an eerie figure captured on camera at a landmark known as Old Stoneface in the Pipestone National Monument, an area steeped in Native American history and adjacent to the Pipestone Cemetery. The picture depicts a strange figure perched atop the rock formation. Given the location, some viewers speculate that it could be the spirit of a Native American boy. Supporting this theory, user John Johns again commented, "I've been there. This picture's at the base of a spire that's about 6 feet from the ledge with a 15-foot drop onto jagged rocks. From what I can remember, it was tradition for young, soon-to-be Sioux warriors to leap to and from the spire." However, the post isn't without its skeptics. The high-quality image led many to dismiss it as a Photoshop trick aimed at gaining internet fame. The debate further intensified when some users defended the photo, arguing that clear images of alleged ghosts are immediately labelled hoaxes, while blurry, low-quality photos are often perceived as genuine. The authenticity of the photo thus remains a contentious topic. Is it an authentic capture of a spectral figure, or just a cleverly edited image intended for clout? The final judgment is left to the viewer's discretion. TikTok sensation Diego Spickers, celebrated for his edgy horror content, has recently captured the attention of his followers with an unnerving video that's quickly going viral. The video features Diego and his wife at a local church, where they encountered a rather spine-chilling sight. It can be hard to see at first, but if we watch it again, zooming in and slowing it down, you can see that the statue appears to blink. Religious iconography and the supernatural have a long and intertwined history. Reports of inanimate religious statues performing human actions aren't new and have stirred both faith and skepticism throughout the centuries. Instances of weeping or bleeding statues in particular have been reported from all over the world, often triggering intense debates and investigations. Perhaps one of the most famous accounts involves statues of the Virgin Mary reportedly crying blood. These sightings have been described in various parts of the world, often attracting widespread attention and even pilgrimage. The phenomena of religious statues seemingly coming to life, as in the recent TikTok video, often stir complex reactions. While skeptics typically point to human manipulation or natural causes, believers see them as miracles or divine messages. As with most occurrences of this nature, the authenticity of Diego's video is a subject of intense debate among viewers. Whether a divine occurrence or a trick of the light, the clip certainly adds to the mystifying lore of supernatural happenings in religious settings.
That these UAPs would be...
In a historic moment that's captured the world's attention, on July 26, 2023, 3 witnesses stood before Congress to share their experiences with unidentified flying objects. The witnesses, including a former Navy pilot, a retired Navy commander, and an ex-intelligence community official, testified about mysterious objects encountered in the air, the frequent sightings by pilots, and an alleged covert government program involving recovered alien spacecraft. Former Navy pilot and retired Navy commander David Grusch recounted his encounter with a tic-tac-shaped object that hovered just over the ocean, only to accelerate and vanish abruptly when he maneuvered his jet closer. Take a listen.
As we proceeded to the west, the air controller was counting down the range to an object that we were going to, and we were unaware of what we were going to see when we arrived. The controller had told us that these objects had been observed for over 2 weeks, coming down from over 80,000 feet, rapidly descending to 20,000 feet, hanging out for hours, and then going straight back up. For those who don't realize, above 80,000 feet is space. All 4 of us, because we were in F-18Fs, so we had pilots and Wizzo in the back seat, looked down a small, saw a white tic-tac object with a longitudinal axis pointing north-south and moving very abruptly over the water like a ping-pong ball. We continued down another 270 degrees, nose low, where the tic-tac, or we considered 270 degrees to where, and we went nose low to where the tic-tac would have been. As we pulled nose onto the object, within about a half mile of it, it rapidly accelerated in front of us and disappeared. Our wingmen, roughly 8,000 feet above us, lost contact also.
However, the most riveting testimony came from former military intelligence officer David Grusch. Recently gone public with his account, Grusch claimed that the US government has spent decades in secret recovery operations of crashed, mysterious vehicles of non-human origin. According to him, the government has even attempted to reverse engineer some of these unearthly technologies. Listen here as Grusch describes a covert team recovering non-human biologics after one particular incident.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries, yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
Continuing on, he recounts his own personal encounters as disturbing.
I can't get into the specifics in an open environment, but at least the activity that I personally witnessed, and I have to be very careful here, because they tell you never to acknowledge tradecraft, right? So what I personally witnessed myself and my wife was very disturbing.
Despite the Pentagon's dismissal of such claims as unsubstantiated, Grusch asserted that the US government became aware of non-human intelligence as far back as the 1930s. He admitted knowing individuals with direct knowledge of such non-human origin craft, but couldn't disclose their names publicly. Much of the information regarding the initiation and authorization of the supposed program is classified, he claimed. The congressional hearing, held by the House Oversight Committee's National Security Subcommittee, sparked further interest among lawmakers. Some expressed a desire for closed-door meetings with Grusch and other officials in secured facilities to learn more. Grusch agreed to provide a list of individuals for future hearings, hinting at a complex network of knowledge within the government. The testimonies, though groundbreaking, were met with mixed reactions. Skeptics pointed to the lack of concrete evidence, while others noted the limitations imposed by classified information. Disclosing such information could lead to severe penalties, including imprisonment, thereby constraining what the witnesses could actually divulge. Despite the uncertainties, this hearing marks a significant point in the pursuit of knowledge about the unknown. It was the second congressional hearing on UFOs held in as many years, after more than half a century without one. The witnesses' willingness to put their credibility on the line in such a public forum is a testament to their conviction.
The object, described as a dark gray or a black cube inside of a clear sphere, came within 50 feet of the lead aircraft and was estimated to be 5 to 15 feet in diameter.
The testimonies have ignited a renewed public interest and debate regarding extraterrestrial life. However, until the relevant documents are declassified, the public may remain in the dark, left to speculate on the potential existence of life beyond our planet. The developments in the coming years will determine whether these hearings will be remembered as the first steps towards a groundbreaking revelation, or simply another chapter in UFO conspiracy theories.
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
Before we take a look at a freaky photo that many are saying contains a haunted doll, remember to hit that subscribe button and tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and creepy videos. A seemingly innocuous family photo has taken the TikTok community by storm, as user Internet Gall recently shared an image that left viewers unnerved. The old photograph features the TikToker's mother and aunt as children holding a collection of dolls. However, it wasn't long until the family noticed a chilling detail in the snapshot. Amidst the smiling dolls, one doll, a Cabbage Patch Kid, seemed to sport a frown, its eyes filled with sorrow. This detail sparked immediate intrigue. As per the OP's research, all Cabbage Patch dolls available online were found to have joyful expressions, their faces beaming with happiness, a stark contrast to the melancholic doll in the photo. This eerie revelation has led viewers to ponder if the doll might be haunted, a theory that's received widespread support on the platform. TikTok user Jade Darling shared her own experience in the comments. I had one when I was little, and whenever my mum would send me to my room, it would make demonic faces, but whenever I called her back to the room, it would stop. Some users even suggested extreme measures, urging the OP to have a priest bless the doll or sprinkle it with holy water. So could this seemingly innocent Cabbage Patch Kid be harboring a supernatural entity? This viral TikTok post has sparked debate, and while some are skeptical, others are convinced that the frowning doll is indeed a haunted toy. As of now, this mystery remains unsolved. Now, if you can't get enough of the old slapped ham, then don't worry, we've got you covered. Check out that creepy video on the top there. Otherwise, we have an enormous paranormal playlist there that'll keep you entertained well into the evening, we promise. Now remember to leave us a comment down below and hit that thumbs up button. And that's it from me. I'll see you all next time.